Good morning. Thank you so much for being here today. We're so delighted you've come out to hear a little bit about what we've been working on. So my boss, Stuart, just laid out his vision that we all share, that we're in the middle of a multi-100-year transformation in how people work. So I run product here, so that means we have our work cut out for us. We've, at best got another 50 years or so for us to work on it, but we think we can make a good dent. When we turn to, how do we solve this huge problems? How do we help teams of all sizes work together better? We look to our mission. Our mission is to help make people's working lives simpler, more pleasant, and more productive. And we're not done with that mission until that works for the employee that works at a company of 10, or a company of 1,000, 10,000, or even hundreds of thousands. We want Slack to work great for teams of all sizes. We want to be the command center for the individual. We want Slack to be the place you go to find the people that you work with, the information you need to do your job, as well as the tools that help you do it all. We also, across an entire organization, want to be the connective tissue that takes that up a level. It connects teams to one another. It connects projects. And ultimately, it harnesses the power of all the information and tools at a greater scale. And we have real work to do to make this work. We started out with smaller teams, and then we started seeing something interesting. Larger companies were really showing demand to use Slack, and they were adopting it in an interesting way. They were typically adopting it in these pockets. So you'd see multiple teams around an organization using Slack and getting the benefits, each of them using Slack in their own way. The sales team might have a bot to be able to pull up account information, and the engineering team might have tools that they use to be able to deploy code. These tools were being used, and Slack was being used in these silos, which actually created a real challenge, which is that people wanted to do their work in Slack. They wanted Slack to be where they got work done, which is why we say Slack is where work happens. So we realized we had a design challenge, which is that we wanted to be able to make Slack continue to offer that flexibility to allow the engineering team to work the way it wants to and the sales team to work in different ways. But what was happening is they were having to fall back to using email or other communication tools when they really would have preferred to work with each other with Slack. So when those teams wanted to work together, we needed to introduce a new product. So this design challenge, how do you balance flexibility for teams with a desire to be able to offer wall-to-wall communication for organizations of tens or hundreds of thousands of people? How do you offer CIOs the control and the oversight that they need while offering teams the autonomy and the ability to tailor their use of Slack to their own team's needs? And so our solution is to connect these teams together. And rather than thinking of these as individual teams, because what is a team? Teams can be regions, business units, product teams. They can change from week to week or month to month. Instead, these are actually workspaces, and they can be connected with a new product that we're very delighted to announce today. So it is my pleasure to introduce Slack Enterprise Grid. It's something we've been working on for quite some time. And as part of that, I'm very, very pleased to invite to the stage our head of enterprise products, Ilan Frank, and he's going to show you the product.